hadn't lost two in a row in quite a while. How'd the guys show up today at practice?
Oh, we were fine. We're not going to accept losing. We lost to two good basketball teams, and we're not going to. The same way we don't blow wins out and take it out of perspective. We're not going to do that with losses. It's important for us to come in, get a day's work, and then get prepared for Portland tomorrow.
You guys have responded well to losses, and I thought even in the second half responded. Did you get the same feeling out of that, or did I miss that?
Well, we have a great way of responding. I call it the Adrian Peterson effect. Yards after contact. We've been pretty good at taking hits and keeping it moving.
Can you talk about the similarities and differences in last night's loss and also the loss against Denver in double overtime at the beginning of the season?
Different. You can not really pay attention and say, okay, it was rebounding, but they beat us last night with their post presence, their ability to post three guys on that front line and get quality offense. I think at the end of the day, we outplayed them in the second half. You limit that team to 39 points in the second half. We made life a little bit uncomfortable at times. We scored. I think there were a lot of good things that we can take from it, even though we lost with the Denver game. The glaring problem was rebounding. I'm not sure there was a glaring problem last night.
You guys have been pretty good about bouncing back this year. What is it about this team that's made you a good bounce-back squad?
Like I said, I think we've got accustomed to winning, and that's a feeling we like to have. I think when you lose, especially in the fashion that we did the last two games, you look at yourself in the mirror and you kind of say, I didn't give it everything I had. You know what I mean? For those outcomes to end up the way they had, for the particular reasons they did, I think to a man, each one of us in the locker room, I think we all feel as though we could have gave a little bit more. And that's the worst feeling ever, knowing that after a game, you like, man, if I'd have boxed out a little bit harder, if I would have did my defensive assignment a little bit better, who knows, we probably could have won that game. It would have turned out differently. It's different when you did all that and you guys lost in a slugfest, overtime game. You still can live with yourself. You know what I mean? Guys diving on the floor. But we just felt like there were too many 50-50 opportunities that they got instead of us. And, that's not the type of team we are.
How are you doing physically?
I'm fine. I'm not one to make excuses. If I'm out there on the court, then I'm fine enough to play. You know what I mean? I'm not one to be like, I played, but the reason why I didn't because my elbow and my leg. And everybody's dealing with something. You know what I mean? There's not too many guys that are just walking around feeling 100% at this point. We like, 30, 40 games in? You know what I mean? This is that part of the season, that grinded out part. And if you're going to be out there, no excuses, no explanations. You go out there and you try to put your best foot forward for the team. And if you feel like you can't perform, that's when you probably need to kind of scale back. And that's always tough for an athlete, especially with our competitive nature. But I think that's where you have to mature in that sense. But me, I'm fine.